While reaching the bottom of the stairs, party was met with somebody trying to avoid people who are not infernal. Terry, the ousted halfling, has agreed to take you to Glacia's Tower.
Right, Terry's in trouble with the law.
Uh-huh. Terry takes, and he's like, well, guys, if you're ready, we can go whenever you're...
Did he tell us which law he's not
Didn't he sleep?
of?
He slept with the King
Bruner's
Bruner's
daughter.
daughters.
Oh, that's right.
Got her pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Right. That's definitely high-fiveable.
Did anyone in this party, like Kevin, he was there when we met King Bruner, right?
Yep.
He'd
But-
be the only one.
Was anybody
Zeke
else
was
here?
too.
Zed was too, but Zed
He
doesn't
was a
remember.
different guy.
Yeah.
And now Barry doesn't remember because of modified memory.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think he did cast Greater Restoration, but I would have had to ask him, like, do you have the components for this? Because it's not cheap.
Greater Restoration, he's totally got that. We've got so much shit.
100 diamond?
Just pull it out of the billions of coins that we have.
Okay. But if Terry's like, well, when you guys are ready, we're heading that way, and he points to this,
Oh, yeah. 100 golden diamonds.
like, staring off into somebody's head, like from real close.
Yeah, I remember that. We're literally on somebody's head, and we felt lice.
Wait, are we on the head? Or are we on like the back or whatever?
You're
we're on?
somewhere.
The nape of the neck.
Looking around though, I can't
Heel-
tell.
It's probably an armpit. I feel like we're in an armpit.
Kilo
Probably
says,
close.
Kilo says, all a head full.
Nice.
Oh my god, they were crabs.
they were lice, actually.
They were lice.
Same, same thing, different.
Different region
Yeah.
Different hair.
Terry takes you through a forest of like tightly bound hair, dense and impassable at times. Barry would be like, "Hey, look at that!" Over there in the distance, and he spots a similar but different creature. He's like, "Oh, it's one of those louse things, but they're all white." Terry holds up his hand and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. They haven't seen us yet. You see that they're white? When they smell blood, warm blood, they change colors and get to be like grays and blues, and it's them getting excited because they're about to eat."
Terry says that to us?
Yeah.
Does the blood have to be outside the body for that to happen? Or?
Not normally.
You said warm blood, so I'm assuming they could probably just pick up on like a pulse.
Yeah. But he says like, don't worry about it. He waves a hand, and at the hand is waved, everyone's skin begins to turn blue. It doesn't just change like the color of your skin; it changes the temperature of your skin. Like touching your body, it feels cold to the touch.
I'm all about that.
The probably feels pretty good.
And I wrote in
Isn't that
here,
super hot?
seemingly all together, but like climbing into
Goes
cool
cold
sheets of a summer bed. This is kind of what it feels like.
Layer upwards.
Rask immediately does not like that and starts doing like stretches to like warm back up. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna
Jesse,
pull
is
something like this.
Is it normally really hot here? I can't remember.
Oh yeah. It's
One
for what
layer was hot, but then the next
every
layer...
day kind of changes, and I missed this last time, so I'm gonna do this time
Okay.
because I was not thinking that temperature changes. Like where you guys were up at top, it was freezing, and as you came down,
It gets hotter and hotter.
it gets hotter and hotter, and once you reach one spot, it's the hottest, and that's actually towards the bottom, not the top.
Oh.
And then, did we get a long rest or did we just take a short
I think
rest?
we got a long rest.
Yeah, you did get a long rest.
Long rest.
Can I ask a rule change for this? Because I had those things suck out hit dice.
Uh-huh.
How's that work with
You
gaining
get
hit
back
dice?
after a long rest, don't you?
You get half.
Okay.
You get half, like, if you have 14, you get 7 back the next day.
How many did it take from me?
14.
All of them. Almost.
14,
All but
Yeah, I
3.
had 3 left.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you get 7 back.
So the next morning, before you guys bust out, he says, "You know what? We're not going today." As he like opens the door, and like you actually see like the ground boiling in the distance, and firestorms off just start hitting things, and there's clouds that look like rains off to like what you would think would be your left and front, your 10 o'clock ish. And he says, "We're gonna wait this one out about 12 hours, and we'll see what it's like then."
Agreed.
There an apothecary anywhere nearby? Or?
The next day passes by. He's like, "No, you got to do it yourself if you got the time. We're not going anywhere for a while, so."
Do you need some holy water?
I'm just fucking with you.
I'll make some holy water.
I mean, that might not be a bad idea, just like in general, though.
Next door, he swings the door open 12 hours later, and it's like the day you guys came, just perfect. No weather, no issues, anything like that.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
in a
Beautiful day
very
on the 6th layer of hell.
yeah, it's very red. Like everything has a shade of red. I should
Yeah,
have put that thing back.
The temperature fluctuations are like Colorado.
Yeah. But while you guys are proceeding through there, didn't read the next part of that. He says, "You guys got lucky last time, and there was only a few. If we don't mess with them, they'll leave us alone.
Okay.
If you see a few, there's always more nearby. I had been farming that small family you guys killed for years. So out here, there's bound to be thousands." He says in finality as he turns and walks into a tightly twisted follicle of dark hair, and goes, "Ah," and then goes around to the side and pushes through.
Yeah, I guess he's a halfling, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I pull out my scimitar and start hacking.
Your
Yeah, I was
machete.
gonna say one of you with a sword should clear a path.
Yeah.
I'll be
Is
right
it
behind
living
you.
material?
Yeah. It's, I mean,
THP every swipe.
Yeah, I can start swinging the axe.
Yeah, we can take turns, cycle through depending on.
After
we'll bring up the rear.
okay. After several days avoiding louse and moving through dense strands, you break into a clearing. 150 feet out from you in the brush is this building made from wood, but it's not fragile like would be in hell. It's almost like some sort of iron slab that's rusted away. You do see from the inside of the building there actually is a fire going right now.
You said
there's
several
fire
days,
going
right?
in hell.
Huh?
Several days travel.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't a fire be going in hell?
THP.
Maybe they might have to
Ins-
cook something.
Inside. Yeah, I guess to cook something. Yeah, you're right. What do I know? I'm a half-orc.
It would
Don't you
would
just
be
set the
like
pan
a
out of the
barely.
ground and-
Yeah, just
It could be a forge or like a kiln.
It could be to help keep.
Is there
cool.
like a bunch of smoke coming out of there?
Nope.
No smoke.
There's no
Probably
fires in
not
hell.
like a
It's
forge.
just a
or
fire.
It's like looking into looking in through a door or a window or something like that, and there's a light on the
Right,
inside.
you just kind of see the crackling or
Yeah.
whatever.
I'll say, do you know whose house this is?
I believe this is Podge Pollock. He runs the bottling facility here. You look over his shoulder and he points out, and about 150 feet past the small building, you see several piers and boats, kind of like just bobbing up and down. You can't really like see over, but you can see that there's like a goes up, and then there's a couple posts, and then there's a piers on top of it, and like boats are a little bit lower than piers.
Okay.
What is there, like a lake
So we
in the
can't
belly
see
button or
like
something?
what the
Yeah, exactly.
sea or the liquid is that they're
Yeah.
sitting on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the river Styx is running through this guy's body?
Kind of. This person became the 6th level of hell.
Interesting.
Is the river Styx their sweat?
That'd be kinky.
I don't really know. I just know it goes through the entire, like,
All of hell.
cosmo wheel of whatever.
That's cool.
Which
Um,
layer?
maybe they're crying, and I like sit down and like pat the ground, and I'm like, be happy.
And then
You
the
are
sticks
big.
dries
You should
up.
be happy.
So yeah, up to you guys.
Do we want to visit this?
He's a bottling.
He's like, we don't really have a choice. We need to.
So
we
we
can
gotta
either
go through-
bypass around the house and then walk through the paths, but you're open to pretty much everything and can't really hide.
What does he recommend?
Well, how big is the guy in the house?
No one's gone in. He's.
You don't know him?
I've seen him a few times, but I never look like this when I walk in.
Is he
Oh,
big?
man.
Hello.
Yeah, we.
What's
like,
that?
Give it to the cleric to start knocking
Dawn
on
and
doors
Dusk
in
are.
hell.
Yeah, it's like one. Like that.
Mm.
Knock with authority.
Yeah.
You when you go to knock upon the door, like you see this like it's like a screen door, and you knock on the side of it, and it has the same sound as like a screen door. Yeah. And through the screen door, you see several desks facing the center of a small building. The office is busy at work, with several devils doing paperwork. A green, yellow, and blue-skinned humanoid sits behind a center desk. Over the top of him, he's kind of like just hunched over the back of him. He's got small little green wings placed high on his large body. He says, he barks something at you in like a greasy infernal. Do you understand infernal?
I might. Let me see what language is doing.
I do,
now.
but I don't know how close I am.
No, I know Abyssal.
You hear?
Am I close enough to hear it, Jesse?
What's that?
Am I close enough to
Give me
hear
a
it?
perception check.
I don't have dice.
Hold on. I have a thing.
Shame on you.
How do I use the roll 20 dice?
I have a thing.
I think in the lower left-hand corner, there's a little like D20. You
Or
click
you
on
just
that.
click on your wisdom.
Oh yeah, or you.
There's no D20. I'm gonna just use the Google D20.
Okay, I'm gonna use my
What happened to your dice?
Hey.
my racial traits.
I put them on the shelf, but I forgot to get them. That is a 16.
All right. You hear about half of what he said.
Gotcha. I got a new dice bag.
Nice.
This is advanced dice and bag.
Dice and bag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Okay,
one of
so
my,
like I speak infernal. So what do I make out?
I'll have. I can't get. Leave here, or I'll peel your flesh from your hide.
This is a friend? I ask. What's his name? The little halfling.
Terry.
Terry.
Terry and Barry.
Nobody's ever friends with anybody in hell. Everybody's trying to stab everybody in the back. All you can really do is just make acquaintances.
I turned to Terry and I said, "Are you trying to stab us in the back?"
Isn't everybody?
You got anything
Turn
on
around
this
real
guy?
quick.
Huh?
I asked Terry if
Have
he's
to
got
reach really
anything
high
on
to
this
stab
guy.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
There's some
Maybe stab him in
rumors
the thigh.
Yeah.
of him doing some stuff that Glacia wouldn't be proud of,
How?
but they also say they pinned it on somebody else. So,
How far away?
I'll walk
is
up
he
to
from
Dusk
us?
and Dawn.
yeah, he's at the front gates. He's like, he walked 100 feet out in front of you guys.
And I start walking up.
I want to use my
Axe.
He's like, wait! He snaps his finger, and the same thing that turned your guys' skin blue earlier
Yeah.
turns you all into chain devils.
Oh, neat.
Am I a big chain devil?
Huh?
Am I a big chain devil?
No.
Oh.
The smallest one.
You're more for like an imp.
I'm gonna use my mind link and telepathically talk to him. We don't need to share his language, but it'll understand me, and I can give it the ability to talk back to
Okay.
me telepathically. And I'll just be like, "We're looking for wares."
He like
Question
you
mark?
see his wings go. He's like, ha, 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 ha. I know common. Only mortals speak common here. How?
You're supposed to be chain devils.
How can I help you?
We hear you bottle stuff. What are you bottling?
the sea. But you come here needing a way across, yes?
I mean, do we need a way across?
I think so. We're trying to cross, right? I turn to Terry. Wait, do we need a way across?
He's like, he drops the spell, like it just kind of like just goes down slowly, and he says, "Well," but his doesn't come down. He stays a chain devil. He walks over. He's like, "Hey, we want to cross the lake."
Is he speaking Abyssal?
He's speaking Infernal, yes. He's speaking, we want to cross the lake. Give us a boat. He says, Pajak just looks at him and goes, "Don't talk to me, fool." And he's like, "I'll tell you what. I'll give you all a deal. One of two things. 5 soul coins each. And it can't be that fake shit Glassy tries to pass around. Or you take this book." He's like, "Actually, hold on." He picks up the book, and it's like this big, heavy tome, and it's like wrapped in stuff. And he walks outside, opens the door, and you kind of like see from like over his shoulder this one like he looks more human than devil, but he's got 2 little horns, and he's like wearing a black cloak, and he's like trying to like eavesdrop. He says, "I'll tell you what. If you take this book here to an associate of mine on the other side in Magoth Tig, THVG, Magoth Tvig, Thvig, yeah. Take it to an associate there, and I'll let you pass for free. Now, I take it, you've either come down a long way with a lot of soul coins, or you've just shown up here clean. Looks like you've been eating well. What do you guys choose to do?"
I'll say, "Terry, what's a soul coin?"
They're pretty hard to get a hold of. I only have the fake ones. It's the easiest way to travel to get things.
I want to pull Terry to the side and ask him if there's anything that he knows about this guy that we can leverage over him to maybe even just break even. We get a boat.
There's only alleged things.
Is there a way to turn that on?
People have tried.
Like maybe we find the person that he supposedly pinned it on, and make them
the person
disappear?
he pinned it on.
Are we in private?
No, like him and Terry are kind of like back.
Yeah.
Terry's just like, well, there's not much we can really like get on him. There's rumor of a guy being where the old factory used to be. That they basically he suckered in his military commander to thinking that he caused this thing, had somebody else framed. But I mean, his name is Savara.
The guy that we're dealing with, his name is Savara.
No, the guy inside is Podge Pollock.
Oh, okay.
I walk back. Like, can we just take the boat? I mean, no. Like, how many people are in that little room?
How much
there?
attention are we gonna get if we just end this guy?
There's probably a lot more than just one dude in there.
As they're having this conversation, I'll be like, "What's in the book? Is it a picture book?"
I don't know. Oh, you're asking?
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
I don't think this would, but maybe you could read it. He opens it up to you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, ooh. I know I'm gonna. It's the end of the world. Can I rage before?
No, no, because you're like, ooh.
I'm pretty close to him, right? Because I came up to try and talk to.
Yeah, you would be pretty
Slap his
close.
face.
Just
Make
book of
him rage.
vile darkness. Who
Yeah,
cares?
it probably is. I'm fine. Oh, let me click on my spells here real quick. Oh wait.
You have so many spells, right?
I just have
all those barbarian spells.
It's just it's grayed out, so that just means I get to pick, right?
You just cast sword over and over again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like when you're at the store and there's no tag, and so you're like, it must be free.
It must be free.
Where is
Must be
it? Where is
free.
it?
Hey, barbarians can do spells. Lots of spells.
Okay, so you find this book, or he opens up this book to you, and you have no idea what any of these words are.
I pretend like I do. Like can I take it from him?
No.
Oh, okay. I kind of look and I'll be like, interesting. I see.
You just read. Never mind.
Well, hang on. While Josh is like trying to read it, since I'm close,
Uh-huh.
I want to also try and read it, and I do speak Infernal.
Okay. Yeah, you start reading it, and like, this is written by. I don't have any of the lore for this book, because I was hoping to find it. But
Probably all in 3rd edition. Right?
it might be.
It might be written by Worf.
No.
My Adventures in Cholt by Worf. Hero of
Translated in
Like
26
as you
different
read it over his shoulder, this is not like a minor thing. But you can give me a. What's the best way to say this? A wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom.
Hey.
It's the book.
If I lose, am I going to become big?
No, nothing's gonna make you big.
God damn it.
Hey,
This is
maybe
12.
he could go in that sticky
A
stuff
12?
and get fat.
That is 8.
Like,
Oh, hang on.
That would be bigger.
Demon
All right.
Echo, yeah.
I'm
The passion
scared.
could grow.
I'm going to use my luck point.
I could use reduce on him.
Wait, hang on.
That'd
No.
make him bigger,
I know how to
right?
do this. I read this. Did I fail the saving throw because I have Indomitable?
Yes.
I did fail? Okay.
Yes.
I will use Indomitable.
I wouldn't use it. You just.
You should use it.
Okay.
I used it and I rolled a 12 again, so.
You can just tell this is like
Not
written
that
by,
indomitable.
like as you kind of get closer, like the pages look like almost like bound in flesh. It's a pretty nasty looking
Skin
book.
bag.
Yeah,
Skin bag.
literally.
Fun fact: Harvard has 3 books that are bound in human like leather.
Oh my god.
Of course
in
they
their
do.
library.
That's nuts. Like I'll close it and I'll be like, interesting read. We'll take it.
Okay. He just kind of hands it to you.
Yeah. Close it.
Okay.
Put it under my shoulder.
Give me a wisdom save.
Nice.
Natural 20. -1 is 19.
Yeah.
The save was 20.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think I would have gotten a 20 if not for the deck of many things.
Right,
which
for the
did
curse.
-1 to
Oh,
all my
yeah.
saving throws.
Yeah. Wasn't it -2?
Oh, it might have been -2.
Yeah, I thought it was -2.
Yeah, the Uriel or whatever.
Yeah,
That'd
let's
make
see.
more sense because the save was
-2.
probably closer to 19.
I don't remember where I made that modification, but yeah. It's minus. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's you like you're okay. I'll wait till later.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll look at him like, what would you do if we just got rid of it somewhere?
Book.
Yeah.
Well, for one, he took the book, so he is responsible. And if he doesn't, the enchantment I cast on it will make him tear his own flesh from his skin.
Does this mean he accepted your stinking contract?
That's right.
Alright, good luck.
It's just a book.
He's having like a
Good luck.
recollection of
We will.
how it went in the last campaign. He's
Yeah.
like, this again.
See, I always want to play a lawyer character.
Yeah, exactly.
It never works out.
He says, very well. The boats are over there.
Who am I supposed to give this to?
Go to Magoth Thig. He'll find you.
He'll find you.
Magoth Thig. Gotcha.
He will find us. Alright.
Is he on this plane of hell?
Yeah, you'll see him. He's just up there.
We're still good with the boat.
Yeah, the boat's all yours.
Is he across the river?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not just across the river. Like, you'll go through a river and then have to remove the boat, put it in a different river, and then cross that one. You could run into 8 of them.
Sweet.
The book cannot leave his person.
No.
Okay.
If we kill you, does that just null and void the contract?
Well, that would suck for me, but no.
So if we kill you and then still do the thing,
So
contract's
he
over, we're good?
You're
he
good?
has to hold the book.
Yep. Not just like hold it in his hand. He just has to have it on his person.
I'll pull out my fanny pack.
Wear it on your head like a helmet.
I really want to shove this dude through a gate to like just the middle of the abyss or some shit.
We can do that now.
He says, well, see you guys later. Turns around, goes back in. And then you look over his shoulder as he's walking back in, and that one odd-looking devil is kind of like... And just kind of like looking at you, looking at him, and then just like noticing that that he's coming in without the book.
I will telepathy into his brain. Is like he wasn't supposed to give away that book, was he?
He's just like he's like comprehending, like his basic thoughts is trying to comprehend what just occurred. And at this point, the door closes.
Yeah.
And then Pal Jack turns to you, he's like, "What are you looking at? Slam!" And just drops him straight to the floor. Get back to work!
All right. Well.
Well, we got a boat.
He's like, "Yeah."
And a curse, more or less.
I don't have a curse.
I don't know. Of course.
Hold
I
on.
don't know what you're talking about.
I have an idea, but it's a radical one, alright?
Those work around here.
What if I just conjure elemental in this place, then just lose focus, and we just go? We just go.
I'm not opposed.
Conjure, get on the boat, unmoor, and think about something else.
It's like, ooh, the water.
Yeah.
Terry's on his way to the boat. He's like, the first lake, they say don't, wait a second. And he's like a good, like almost to the thing, and he just turns around and looks at you guys like, you guys are okay with poison, right?
But
Barry's like, yeah, I'm immune.
Okay, how?
Like, is it in the air? Is it in the water? Is it?
Both.
Are we
Hold
going
on.
to be poisoned?
It's a possibility.
Depending on our constitution.
Let me look
I'm
at,
immune to it, but I
let me
don't
look
know
at
if
my
any of you
features and
guys
traits here. Yeah. Nope.
Any of you cleric types?
What about you,
Pull
Gobby?
anything out of your...
That's what I'm looking.
Yeah.
Um.
I don't think warlocks have any kind of...
I mean,
we have a spell though that could do that.
Can't hear you, Julian.
You're muted.
My name is Rask, and I like tap one of the runes on
yeah,
my
Rask.
on my armor,
I can do detect
and I'm like,
poison and
I
disease.
have resistance against poison.
That'll work.
Oh.
I mean, I could lesser restorationist after we're poisoned.
Necrotic and
I,
psychic.
same. I could do that.
He says the best bet is just go take a couple slow, even breaths, and hopefully it doesn't bother you too much.
Is there even a spell that can?
I wouldn't use a spell if you didn't have to, because it's going to last a while.
I'll be like, oh, hold my breath.
How big's the boat?
He gets up there, and it looks like it's like a that size.
Is it big enough to cast a layman's tiny hut?
You'd have area going over the side's like 10 feet wide.
I don't think lemons will travel.
No.
How big is Lehman's? 15?
You
I guess
could.
a 10-foot
tiny
radius.
boats.
You could, but you can only do it like once or twice. Let's put the
Okay.
mansion on the boat.
So,
And have
so
it go
continents, they float on top of lava, and Leomins will move with the continent. Therefore, they move on floating bodies.
Oh, Julian.
Therefore, it would move with the boat.
I love you, man.
Well, if you think about it, the planet is actually hurtling across the sky
Exactly.
at 32,000 miles an hour.
To be completely honest, we are in hell, so it's probably not doing
Yeah, you're kind of off of a plane this time. He's like, just come on. Barry's already in the boat. He's waiting. He like looks over at the water.
I
Just
have
kinda
lesser
sit there.
restoration.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all I've got.
That'll get rid of
I take, before we get to the boat,
I got insect plague.
like,
Well,
tell
that's
me when we're getting close to the
You
point.
can't be plagued more.
Like you get closer,
what kind of character-
you get
you're playing a
closer,
druid
and you're like
barbarian, right?
looking around,
Yeah.
and you don't see anything, and then this waft.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw from you. It just wafts right in front of you, and you take like just a surprised smell of like it's putrid and sweet and
18.
yeah. You breathe it in. You're like, it's not bad.
Okay. I take a step back,
Bad.
so I'm out of it.
Yeah.
And I go,
Okay. You go through. Give me a Constitution save.
damn it. It's 16.
Okay. We'll say you go in, you get halfway to the boat, and you're like, oh no, you weren't expecting it to run out so soon, and like you get there, you get in the boat, and you're like, he's like, just breathe, just do it slow.
I go,
And it's like goes back in, and it's like, it smells like sweet beer that somebody shit in and mixed it with a blender.
Oh my God.
It's terrible.
That is
and it's
amazing.
it's been scraped off of a bar stool
amazing,
and
amazing
yeah,
thought.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
gross.
visual. Yeah.
That is a wonderful description.
I'll I'll take a cloth and kind of let's
Yeah,
go.
it dims it, but not enough.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm like, let's
Look at him and I go,
get moving
what's
quicker."
the matter, librarian? You want to retreat with your book?
I'm like, just come on, let's go. Just hurry up.
Barry's in there. He's like, I think it smells great.
Harry would.
Yeah,
I just trudge right in.
I kind of just pull the barrel
Slow
of my
breaths like
cloak
he's
over,
talking.
and we'll just
Um,
kind of power through.
Make a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
unless you're resistant.
No. To poison? No. Heck no. That is real nice. 22.
13.
You gain the poison condition. You're like, oh, like you get to the boat and just throw up, and you're like, this is not gonna be good.
Yeah, I'll go to the boat, and I have resistance.
Yeah, if you have resistance, like it's pretty gnarly, but you get through it. Okay.
As you
Dusk
throw
and
up,
Dawn.
I move my fanny pack to the other side so you don't throw up on it.
Dusk, it's a con save.
Yeah.
I roll
Dusk
over,
has a
like-
21.
Pass.
So
Dawn
if you
has
lose
a
the
15.
book, you
Fail.
rip your flesh off. You think that happens immediately?
Probably.
Okay, so
What happens
Dawn
if you
is poisoned.
drop
Yeah.
fanny pack?
And it's like
I kind
poison
of like-
condition lasts a minute. This is perpetual
around.
while you're in this place.
That's fine.
Tighten the belt a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm like,
He's
Pull
like,
out a
all
bigger
right,
belt."
everybody on. So go ahead and get on the boat.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
Yeah, that little boat would have been. That was it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and I forgot to bring a I'm gonna borrow.
A guy, a halfling.
Yeah, a halfling.
Coin charmer shows up in the.
He's a halfling.
We're all in
and like you get in there, and like
What's the water looking like? Is this the stick?
it's green. Like it's like you look up in the red sky, and usually you're a bard too, right?
No.
He's a
No,
druid.
Druid.
I take some of the
He's
rope
normally a bard, but not today.
Yeah. Like it's
on a good day.
well, you guys. I guess it would go over your head then. Like
Most
after
things in the sky do.
yeah, not in this one. They kind of linger, but like it's. I don't even know how to explain it. It's very green with the red sky. It shouldn't be this green, so it's standing against.
So it's like this.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like
I-
even
like,
with
I
the
think-
red haze.
I pull.
It like doesn't reflect the sky really. It seems to like emanate its own color.
Yeah.
I take a little bit of my rope and just slice it against the axe and just toss it in the water.
Toss in the water.
Okay. So it doesn't acid away.
Yeah, I'll
Just light on fire.
Terry. I'll be like, so what happens if we fall in this?
Don't.
Sweet. What's the boat made of?
Awesome.
The boat's kind of made of like the same type of material where it's wood shaped, but it's iron. So it's kind of a weird thing. It's not from anything you've seen out here.
I kind
Is
of
it like is it like wood grain, but it's iron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dawn hands you a sack of coins and says, "Bet you won't drink it."
Wisdom save.
Z's just sitting there looking terrible.
no, I
Pale
think
face.
As
ready to
you guys
throw
are
up
talking,
again.
the boat just starts to drift on its own
yeah.
off into.
As soon as it starts going dusk, just
yeah.
on the side.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, and I think Kilo just kind of moves to the center of the boat and like shakes his head and like puts his feet up off the base of the boat just so if there's any leaks, any water that comes through, he doesn't touch.
Okay. You
Figured
guys.
I'd kick back and start reading the book.
I'll open the book and just start leafing through it.
Oh, this passage, I'll have to remember this.
Are
one.
you gonna read it?
No, I think
There's no pictures.
like at this point he's taking a look at it and he doesn't comprehend it at all.
No.
And so he
Okay.
he kind of
Okay.
glances
Well,
through
you
it
know,
and-
we'll say this wisdom save that you failed earlier. This is where it comes into play.
Okay.
As you're kind of like you're drifting for about 10 minutes and like everyone's talking kind of amongst themselves while on the water just drifting off her, and you hear, hey,
Hey, what, Don?
Are you gonna drink the water now?
I don't think so.
hey, not that them two.
Zaid? Are you
Saeed,
talking to me?
what do I look like to you from the Far East?
Sorry.
No, open the book.
I just stare at you because you're obviously confused.
Yeah, I'll be like, I just thought I heard something.
I just
I'm-
make faces at you like,
Yeah, never mind. And I undo my like flap on my satchel fanny pack and pull the book out, and I kind of look at the cover again. And I kind of shake it.
Like this time looking at the cover, there's a skull on the front, kind of like embedded in brass.
Okay.
And it's over the front of it, and it's like a black leather strips kind of go around it. It's
Okay.
gnarly looking.
Yeah, like I kind of rub my hand along it, and I'll be like,
You hear,
and I'm like, is that you, book?
of course it's me. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not a cat.
I just
Open the book.
Dawn would hear that like, you don't want to open the book.
like I hold it up to my ear, and I like shake it again, and I'm like,
If the book is talking to you, that's not good. Is the book talking to you?
I can't tell. I'm trying to figure that out. Can you give me a minute? I'd be like,
Damn it,
Say
Ginny.
that
How many
again?
times have
You
I
hear
had
it
to
in a
tell
while,
you
like,
don't trust
When
an
your
object
kids
that
come
has
to
its
tell
own
you a
brain.
story, you hear them like, and then screams.
Yeah.
It's like, BAM!
yeah, I'm like,
Just I don't think this is gonna actually do anything, but just as a fun thing, she's like, Okay, I'm gonna do something to you,
Okay.
and it should get really quiet. And if the book is still talking to you, you need to let me know. And I'm gonna cast deafness on him.
Okay.
I'll purposely fail to save because I trust him. Her.
Uh,
Which one is it?
Don's the he.
He. Okay.
Dusk is just puking her
Oh, yeah.
brains out
That's
off the side.
Yeah.
So I cast deafness on him.
Okay.
I assume it's talking to him mentally, so he should still probably hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
But it's
Buck!
it's just listening at this moment.
Buck. Say it does. It must be something else. I can't hear anything. Hello?
Just, I'll like stop concentrating on it. I was like,
Okay.
And
if the book keeps talking to you, just let me know.
As soon as you do, like, to drop the spell, what you're talking to him, but you hear the book's voice, and it just says, he's like, just read the book, don't worry about it.
Like, yeah, it wasn't the book.
I'll roll a deception check for that, just because that's...
What's my insight?
It's an 18 on the die.
Okay. 6. So I'm like, Dawn, it's not. I must just be reading things. Just leave me be. And I pretend to like put the book in my satchel, but I'll turn and I'll kind of.
Okay, you need to roll sleight of hand because I've got a passive perception of 26.
15. So you see me go, whatever, Dawn.
No. Bad.
I'll be like, it's my book. I am entrusted with its care, and I'm making sure there's no wetness on this pages.
Did you pee on it?
No.
Then it shouldn't be wet.
You hear from the back of the boat, it's like, hey, guys. From Barry.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Barry?
He's like, I don't know what this is. And he turns around and he's pointing to like
a new mushroom on him.
No, it doesn't look like a mushroom. It's like this, almost like a slug of sort. It's about a foot long, and it just kind of like slopped onto the side of the boat. He's like, I don't know.
He's got a foot-long slug.
Just sitting on the back of the boat, just looking at it.
Pull Black Razor out and just stab it.
Okay. You stab it, and it goes.
Okay. I'll be like, Buck, something's happening. I should probably take care of this first. Don't you worry. I'm just gonna put you in the statue. Shh. Just okay.
Okay, I'll be here for later.
Before I put Black Razor away, I talk to it. Hey, do you know anything about this book? Does this book have a soul?
Don't all things?
No.
And I'll be like,
Unfortunate for you.
His sword's just from like Beauty and the Beast.
He's like, well, tell you what, that lousy 6 hit points really wasn't worth it. So
It'll offset the disadvantage from poison, though.
yeah. He's like, all right.
So I'll be like, what are we stabbing?
The book.
No.
That's a test.
I would have to kill myself.
No, that's if it leaves your possession, right? Not if the book is destroyed.
No, I'll be like,
Wouldn't that technically be losing its possession?
in my
No,
mind,
no,
in
it
my,
still
in my
holds it.
mind, I'll be like, Buck, should I stab you or no?
I mean, you can stab me if you want, but
But
well, the things I could tell you.
Okay, Josh,
yeah,
can you do me a favor and make a wisdom save, bud?
No.
Oh, this will be good. This will be real good.
4.
You are charmed.
Okay.
You have a speed of 0 and are incapacitated. You have descended into a dreamy stupor.
I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like,
We
you
have 6 seconds if you want to do something to the book before he gets to save again.
What,
Yeah,
what,
like-
what did you cast on him?
I used my stone rune to turn him into stone.
Oh, sick.
Oh shit! So you just see me go.
Yeah, and the
6
book
seconds if you want to do something.
I
I turned him to stone.
I think he's fine right there.
like, do you want me to do something, or do you want somebody else to do something?
Well, I don't know.
Not
It seemed
you.
to be.
Not
It
you.
seemed to be a lot of people were talking about stabbing the book. He didn't want to stab the book.
Seems to be
Now
the
he's
problem here
stoned.
was
Someone could stab the book if they wanted.
Okay,
big
During
bad
this-
barbarian
hold
sat
on.
acting with
Do you-
intelligent
hold on.
book.
Do you just have the one bag, or do you have a couple bags?
I've one bag. It's like a fanny pack / satchel. Like it's like a big.
Jesse,
big
it's up to
fanny
you when you want him to repeat the save. It's at
Okay.
the end of every turn.
Can I actually shove it in there and cover it with some other crap?
The
Do
book?
you have some other stuff in your book?
Yeah,
bag?
sure. Like I probably have a backpack or something that I could.
Yeah, just pull some stuff out, shove it in there, and then shove some stuff on top of it, and hope that he forgets about it.
Okay.
I obviously understand that this thing is like an evil ass book, right?
Wisdom save.
Nice.
2.
Still failed, bud. You're still stoned.
Okay.
Okay. During this time,
Okay.
you start to drift and sleep,
Okay.
and you feel like this warm touch on the back of your head, and it kind of goes to your chin, and it's just like you see this red female half orc face, and it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
I've had this dream.
No,
It says, "Just read the book," and she disappears.
Except you can't do anything.
Ethan,
now.
are you
Yeah.
gonna try? So you pry the book from his stone hands.
I just kind of go.
Yeah, I guess.
if
Is
I
that,
could-
is that gonna break him?
If I could move.
It doesn't say so. I mean, I think the stone is thematic. It's just he has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor.
Yeah, he's just.
And then it's the stone rune, which is why I add the flavor of
Right.
it's like you kind of turn into stone.
Yeah,
It's
maybe,
like a Tomb of Levistus, but not.
maybe my flesh kind of looks grayish or something, and I kind of just stop moving.
Yeah, that's what I said happened to the bone devils when I
Cool.
cast it on them, or
Okay.
the single bone devil.
Yeah.
But you're still conscious enough to listen to the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, I would
Us.
just take it from him and just shove it way deep.
As soon as you pull it from his hands,
I knew it.
and it just starts bleeding.
Sweet.
The book bleeds.
No.
I bleed.
Yeah.
I
Can I
didn't
make
take
another
it from him.
wisdom
It's still
save?
in his stuff.
17 for my wisdom save.
You're still stoned. Now you're bleeding. Your
And
blood
you
from a
have
stone?
lost 32 bleeding damage. I don't really know.
32 hit points. Gotcha.
Necrotic, yeah.
Necrotic.
Bleeding damage is a
Oh, that's,
Skyrim
yeah, that's
thing.
good. Necrotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't a spell. I can't end it. You have to save. It lasts a minute.
I'm like the.
So you put the book back into a satchel, whoa!
Was that a
Yeah.
Lemure I stabbed?
What's that?
A Lemure I stabbed?
Is he? When he puts it back, does he stop being bleeding?
The blood keeps going, but it's it doesn't continue.
Yeah, it wasn't one of those things. So I'm trying to take it from just out of his hand and into his bag.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do another experiment. What am I looking at in this book? There's a brass thing on the front.
It's a brass.
6.
Here, let me take this from him. See how long it takes him for to bleed out.
You
We
got
lead
6
through
more
it.
to go, Josh.
Hold on.
I look at Terry and I
I'm-
say, is there any way to make this boat go faster?
Do you want to get out and push? We don't. There's no steering wheel.
All right. So
What's the steering?
the thing's in his bag, right? I'm not going to take it out of the bag, but I do take a dagger and just. A little bit
You
into
stab it and just right out of the side of his mouth. You take another 6 necrotic.
Okay, let's just stop fucking with the book.
it.
I'm gonna.
10.
You're looking for 18.
Oh,
No flashes of genius here.
After I see that stab in the book hurts him, I
Oh, shit, I'm negative
I pull it
one
out,
in
then I go
this
to the
thing. I thought I
other
was
side of the
doing
boat, just to not while he's still frozen, be like,
Yeah.
do it.
Does the book say anything to me while I'm frozen?
you don't feel the pain.
Okay.
You don't feel the pain while you're dreaming. This is like being in surgery while you're asleep.
Uh-huh.
You don't really feel
Yeah.
much.
It's gonna be a bitch when you wake up, though.
Yeah.
But like while you're dreaming,
Who made
you
me
like
bleed my own
this
blood?
red face kind of like goes in and out, and you can tell it's a woman. And like you just feel, and like you're just float. Like, have you ever done a deprivation chamber where you're just floating?
Yeah.
You feel like you're doing the floating, but then she just rubs her hand across like a part of your
It's like a dream where like I can't really turn or see a good look of her. I'm like, I'm just like, come back! I haven't.
I'm not done yet.
That was more physical touch than I've gotten in years. Just one more.
I wonder if
Please.
I
Then,
wonder if he's gonna be like deeply offended for being turned to stone.
Stone heal.
18.
Oh, great.
Don't you have -1?
No.
Yeah, I'm 19 on the die.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, so the effect immediately ends.
And if this goes too far, I apologize, internet.
There's
All
much
two
worse things
Oh.
on the internet.
viewers.
Yeah. You wake up immediately, like out of it. Like you're just like, oh.
I like cough and I'm like blood comes out. I'm confused. I kind of turn away and I'm like, what happened?
It was Zed.
I'm like, why am I? I've never had a dream like that before.
Yeah, as soon as you pointed Zed, I pointed Zed too.
I'm like, you bit your tongue
I just
really
go-
bad when you were dreaming. We woke you up.
About this time, you guys are reaching the other side of this lake.
Okay.
You get.
See, the book gives you weird dreams. It's bad.
And I'm like, oh yeah, the book.
No!
I'm like, why is it? This wasn't in here. And I start pulling stuff out and putting it back in my backpack and.
Yeah, and
That was awesome.
Do you want to heal? I can give you a heal.
Yeah, I'm down.
how do you spell
What are you looking for?
talisman?
T-A-L-I-S man.
Yes, man.
How much are you down?
I'll be right back.
No worries.
I killed a slug just to offset the poison
I don't
condition,
know.
guys.
54, 64, 74, 84, 94, 38. I'm 38 points.
38 down. Jesus Christ. Okay. I will.
He's got to use a level 2 cure
Seriously.
wounds.
I'm actually going to use a level 3
What?
cure wounds. Oh god.
Oh, no.
Terrible rolls.
You're gonna max it.
7. What's my modifier?
And back.
Get 12 hit points.
Alright.
Off a fucking 3rd level spell.
And I'll be like, thank
Well-
you, Dawn. I appreciate it. And not everyone here is trustworthy.
You're looking at me.
It's just kind of like,
When
don't,
he's-
don't mention it.
When he says that, I just slide my dagger.
Terry gets off the front of the boat. And as soon as you hear him like step on the ground outside to like try to pull the boat close, you hear from everywhere around you. You look down and there's slugs in abundance around you.
HP don't stack.
Huh? Let's roll initiative.
Excellent.
Frick.
Oh my god, dude, I am on fire today. Oh, I even have advantage.
Don't say that. You might be.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
Yeah,
lesser
of course
restoration
Grump's
going to
gonna
matter for the
update.
poison?
No, it's perpetual.
That's kind of what I thought.
Okay, take it. I think I'm a +3.
That's my second 19 roll.
Wow. I rolled with advantage, and my highest roll was a 9.
Of course, my Chrome's updating while I'm
Of course, it's like
playing the day game.
time to update.
And like here's like the little patch of skin, and we'll just say like it goes all the way around. I didn't
Okay.
finish the map.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow, what the hell just?
I know, right?
It's water.
It's almost like we had to do this unplanned.
But Terry jumps out. He's like, crap. We got to do something. Yeah, we're rolling initiative. So.
Fireball.
And I'll be like, Book, what do we do?
Is it a beach?
Leave the book alone.
I say it in my head.
The book doesn't respond. It just kind of giggles.
Are we doing like Normandy stuff? Like what is?
I giggle.
It's escargot. France, Normandy.
I got
Sorry.
a toothbrush, but I don't have a
Snails,
pencil.
slugs.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I've got, there's pencils in that
Blade.
cup holder over there too. If you need.
All right, he got that. Where are you?
The slugs are the Nazis.
Nazi
All right, we will start with Dusk and Dawn. 2 for both?
2 and 12.
Okay, pick one.
So, probably the 2.
Okay.
Dusk has poison, so it's disadvantage on like everything.
D&D is a 2.
Come on. It's updated.
Kilo.
13.
Uh,
I think
Z.
it's 21. I'm just waiting for my modifier. The 18 on the die.
You guys have
Stone
dex
Killer.
modifiers?
21.
Not Stone Killer.
Bear Killer.
Bear Killer.
You just call me Bear.
Yeah, he's
If
Stone
that's
Killer.
somehow less confusing.
Bear Killer and Stone Killer.
How cool would it have been if we took the book and he ended up killing himself and while he was a stone?
What if his middle name or his middle initial is E? So he's Bear E Killer.
Yeah. Rask. What is yours?
I am a 17.
No, I'm all on board. We are Barry.
Somebody co-piloting Barry, or we'll just keep him off to the side?
Yeah.
I got Barry.
Okay.
Barry's of 11 at least.
11 at least.
Alright, and Terry got...
You should shapeshift him into like a giant sea monster.
I don't think he would react very well to the sticks.
Are these guys like all over us right now?
Right now, you just hear the screamings. You don't have any idea where it's coming from.
Cool.
Wait, we're on the other side, right? This isn't like we're being attacked by like another boat.
Nope. Where did I put Terry? There he is.
On my gigantic drive to Kansas, I listened to
+3, huh?
Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary.
Oh, yeah?
That book. It's pretty good.
I gotta check that out.
Z, you're first, and you kind of like you look around, you pull out Black Razor, and you just see like looking down through the water, all of these things just start popping to the surface. These leeches popping to the surface, and you feel the boat go.
Really?
Yeah.
Like something lunged it?
Yeah, like it kind of like it just got pushed to the side for a second.
Great. Are the slugs gonna get on me if I do nothing? Like, how close are they to me?
Right now they're in the boat. Well,
They're
not
in
in the
the
boat.
boat?
They're underneath the boat, kind of like under the water.
Trying
or
to get on the boat?
yeah.
Okay, and Terry's off the boat,
Terry's off the boat, and he's like looking behind him.
and the slugs are only around in the water.
No, Terry's like looking at them on
Oh,
shore as well.
they're ahead of him too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're surrounded.
So they're in the water and on the land?
Yeah.
Where the hell is my guy? There he is. I don't have fireball because I'm a warlock. I have blue non-fire fireballs.
I can turn into a fire elemental.
But I have stuff. You know, I could take out 4 of these things with one Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. There's only like one massive target though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Instead, I'm gonna hold action for the big thing, whatever.
Okay.
Something larger than a slug that comes out, and I'm gonna get off the damn boat too.
Okay. You start to make it up, and you like kind of jump past Terry, and you like look off past him, and there's just like a whole bunch of like things are just crowding together.
They're merging.
Yep.
Neat.
Anything else?
I think I have any bonus actions worthwhile. Let's see what we got.
Nice.
Not worth it for that. Not right now. No, I'm good.
Okay. Bear killer.
I am going to jump off the boat and transform myself into a fire elemental.
Okay.
In which, on the shore, which can I just use this
Yeah, that's
for
fine.
the sake of it? Okay. And then how far away are they clumping together?
They're all over the place. From like they're like 5 feet in front of you, but just everywhere. But like 20 feet away from you, you start to see them starting to amass.
I start just moving through them.
Okay.
So I'm not exactly sure how this works. I may have to do it to the group, but I get 2 touch attacks.
Okay.
Is it just going through whatever that group of 5 and the next group of 5 would do? Or
You could
can I
do like the
move-
first. You could do the first and see what happens from there.
Yeah, my speed's 50 feet, but passing, they're small though. What I would be going over.
It's
How would this terrain even work?
Well, don't when you pass through, don't you catch things on fire?
you do
Well-
catch things on fire. I'm just trying to like. Yeah, I mean, you would walk. You would just pass through it, and like it would catch on fire. So go ahead. What do they have to make when you pass through it?
Any creature that touches elemental or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet of it takes 1d10 fire damage.
Okay.
Well, if it says if the target is a creature flammable, it ignites.
Yeah, it doesn't ignite, but it is a creature, and we'll take the 1d10 damage. So it takes 2.
It says is a creature or flammable object. It
Yeah.
ignites.
Oh yeah, and it says the first time it enters the creature's space on a turn, that creature takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire. Until someone takes an action to douse the fire, the creature takes 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I'm
they
just,
all just catch on fire.
I'm just gonna move through up to where the mass is.
Okay, make
We need to make
a
sure that
Constitution
we don't catch
save.
the boat on fire.
I jumped off.
It's made of
onto
wood
the-
iron.
What?
My con is good.
Okay, so I think we're
My
conflating
roll
2 parts.
Wasn't.
Like the fire elemental has to walk into somebody's space and stop there, and then it takes the 1d10 until someone takes an action. But there's also 2 touch attacks it can take that inflict the 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of that creature's turns.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I like reading this. I think you could hit up to 3 different creatures on a single turn of the fire elemental. Because you take
Yeah.
1 space and then you hit 2 people.
Do it to it, hotshot.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get to the big mass. It's 20 feet away from me,
Yeah.
right?
Like you start to walk through
I'm-
it, like you see it kind of like some of the leeches underneath you kind of like burn.
Okay.
And they're not so much leeches; they're more of tentacles as you're kind of like walking through them, but they're all like kind of slopped together and moving independently. They kind of reel back at the fire, and you keep moving through them, and you can do whatever you wish. I mean, it's 20 feet till the mass,
Okay, so I will walk.
but yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I will walk up to it.
I keep like thinking
And
about
then-
it, like no.
Well, yeah, because I'll just walk up to it. Whatever happens in that path,
Okay.
I guess I will also do, and then I will take my 2 touch attacks on the mass.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you move that camera just
So-
a bit closer so Julian can see?
The first one is a Jesus.
That's
12,
the cord.
12 to hit on the first one.
That won't hit.
Second one will be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. And then 2. Oh shit, that was pretty good. He takes 12 fire damage and whatever it is lights on fire.
Okay. So yeah, this like kind of like mass starts to burn, and you hear just all of these high pitched screams. Next is Terry's turn. Terry just turns around. He's like,
Start
spell.
stomping, little man.
Hold on a second. I gotta get to his. You see him like cast.
See, arcane trickster.
He pulls out a bell and goes bong bong. Wisdom save.
Told a day.
Coins Brothers, an arcane trickster.
Fails.
I didn't know Coin had a brother.
Who was a backup character.
Oh.
Did you say Coins Brothers and Arcane Trickster?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
And then next would be the leech's turns. 7, 11, 31.
Whatever one's caught on fire
And-
will walk up.
That's fine. Everybody in a leech is going to take one attack. I'm just going to roll it once, and then it's going to affect everybody who's in the leeches.
I'm not in leeches.
Yeah.
I'm on boat.
That's you and me, I think.
Terry.
13.
My armor.
Terry's
class,
not in the.
My armor class is 13.
Okay. You
So it's a
take.
fire elemental?
Fire elementals are OP and really weak. That's how they like. That's how they make up for it. That's why I don't turn into that usually.
You take 4 bludgeoning
You must be pretty sensitive to being
and
high.
1 acid.
Okay. Wait. What am I immune
Wait,
to?
wait. No, I'm reading that wrong. It's 44
I'm resistant to
Level 3.
bludgeoning.
when you're raging.
No, just elemental.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I should rage though. It's probably a good idea.
So I said it was
You would
4.
have to change back though, wouldn't you?
No.
9, 10, 11, 12. It would have been a total of 12.
Okay.
12 bludgeoning.
12 bludgeoning halved would be 6, and then 1 acid.
Nope. 1, 11, 17 acid.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Okay. And then next is Rask.
Sweet. I would like to become big
Okay.
as a bonus action. So now I'm very big.
The
I'm
boat
trying to
tilts.
find
Don't rock the boat.
Well, I was already like super conscious because I thought I was big, but now I'm actually big, so I'm still just conscious. Yeah, and then it's hard for me to see like where the squares are on here.
There's no squares. This is for
Oh,
just
gotcha,
representation,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I have 30 feet of movement, and I would like to get in range to hit something.
Okay, yeah.
He's the one with
You just kind of like look over the side of the boat, and they're starting to amass on the side of the boat. So you can just take a swing from the boat if you wish, or you can get off and take a swing.
I'll take a swing from the boat.
Okay.
The boat swings. How many attacks do I get?
3.
It's a cool boat.
Sorry, let me look it up.
That's a cool boat. It's a Loot Studios boat. They're pretty awesome. The detail turned out really good.
Yeah, I had to cut some stuff off. Your boat didn't have this thing, but mine barely did.
Oh yeah.
Like
Plus
it's like
3,
a
that's
thing
at
where
least
you
a
can-
15 to
Yeah,
hit.
must have
15 hits.
Okay, cool. So, plus, okay, yeah. Second is more than that. This one is, okay, plus, how's it count? Should be 14, 17 to hit.
Okay. They all hit.
D8s. 7 slashing damage. No, sorry. 10 slashing damage. So 12, 15 slashing damage, and 16 slashing damage.
It's 31. 41. 41.
Kill 41 slugs.
Yep.
I am the slug stomper.
And like you cut a pretty big swath through the ones on the side of the boat. Like you just like slap, 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 and like where you were standing, there's no more slugs, and there's kind of like dead ones laying back. But just off the boat, there's like the tail end of whatever slugs were in the area. Next is Kilo.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
And then I wild magic surge. So I rolled a 5 or a 6. I'm gonna choose a 6. So I gain +1 to AC, and everyone within 10 feet of me gets +1 to AC.
Nice.
And then I would like to take the other side of the boat and start.
Okay.
So 2 attacks.
14 plus a bunch.
Yeah, 19 plus a bunch and 14 plus a bunch.
Yep.
13, yeah. So that's 2d6. 10, 16, 23, 30 slashing damage total.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. No, that's more than that. That's 10, 16 plus 7 is 23. Plus another 7 is 30. Plus 8 is 38. Sorry, 38.
110. All right. You slash and like you think you got all the ones out of the water. Like it's no more on your side of the boat.
I'm like, I'm all done over here. What about you, Rask?
Like there's a couple more off in front of you, but it's like you can't really tell if they're alive or dead.
Well, maybe I don't know. What do they look like when they die?
He's like, I don't know. He turns around and goes, Hi, I'm Barry. Dusk and Dawn.
Okay.
Like there's only ones on land now at this point.
Okay. And so we've made it to a section of land. We're
Uh-huh.
going to need to take the boat and go forward, but we're just trying to clear a path
Yeah.
through land. I'm sorry, I've been looking at spells. 'cause
No
I've got
worries.
so many spells.
Is there nothing rocking the boat now?
No.
Okay.
um,
Other than these guys.
Dusk will cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
I think I have that too.
And get out of the boat. Immediately steps on land and just
Yeah.
Shroud.
and then
Like it's, at this point, it's coming out of both ends. And
oh
it's,
yeah, it's great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dawn will also get out.
Is he poisoned or just seasick?
Poisoned.
I'm barely hanging on.
And he'll just like hold on to the mace and hold an attack for something.
Okay. And then
so
next.
is there anything around that would get hit by Spirit Guardians?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. What do they got to roll?
It's a wisdom save.
Is this you?
15.
Well, that's me.
Okay, that fails.
I should probably just take him.
12 radiant damage.
Okay. Next is Z. And like you've cut like just a couple swipes and stuff, like have taken out a good chunk of the ones that were in the swirl or whatever. That's kind of like dying off, and as it's there.
Time to make my way towards the big mass, I guess.
Okay.
I'll use my full movement, and I don't need to cleave my way through or anything, do I?
No, not really.
Just go to the mass and start hacking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Watch
I'll
out
take-
for the fire.
I'm okay with fire. 16 plus a bunch, 19 plus a bunch. Yeah, I'm not gonna retcon that. Was thinking of Hexblade Curse.
Yeah.
I haven't used that in a while.
Uh-uh.
Where are your attacks? Nice. Full damage and -2, so that's 20. 22 plus 26. That's gonna be 48.
Yeah.
48 damage.
And you cut a pretty good chunk of them as well.
And I think I'll bonus action something. use that.
Bonus action, sing second verse of Dancing Queen.
Nah, it's not worth it. I should have did it before.
Okay. Next is Bear Killer.
Dodge. No, I'm gonna rage first. I should have done that to begin with.
Okay.
And then I will make 2 touch attacks on the clump in front.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. Are you serious? 16.
That'll hit.
Does 14 hit?
No.
Okay, then 16. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic, though. 10 and 3 is 13. So 15 damage, and then it is on fire. If it was
Okay.
not already. I guess it still was to begin with.
Yeah, it's like you guys starting to see them flee. Terry will do one more, like he'll ring a bell at it one more time. It fails its wisdom save.
Mango.
This dude told him dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
And finishes it off. Like you see it, and then like the rest just kind of
This is
skitter
not good.
into like smaller onesies and hiding. But you guys get off the boat. And like you just turn around. You hear like that was fun.
Yep.
Like you feel hands on your legs, and you're just like, yeah.
Okay. I try to shake it off. I'm like, and I grab the boat and start pulling it up on the ground.
Yeah, you pull the boat up onto like the fleshy surface of the ground, and like you look behind you, and it's like 50 feet to like the next chunk of land.
And I'll be like, Rast, hand please.
I think you're getting enough hands.
I give him a hand.
I have many an hour as this flame form and am not changing out of it, so I can blaze a trail in front of us.
He's like, "Are you kidding?
Oh,
I
I
don't
thought
have to
you-
wear clothes."
Well, we're only going 50 feet to the next patch of water.
He's like, "Oh crap, water."
We just have to portage, right?
Well, do you you have a fly speed?
That's a good question.
You just float over the water.
But yeah, you get it over, and like it's weird. It looks like just like little like ingrown hairs around the side is basically what's causing the edge to be there. And like you see, Terry takes you to the end. And he's like, "All right, you can either go check out what's in the buildings, or we can head on off to where we're supposed to go."
There's buildings? I didn't even notice.
Who's in the building?
Like as you kind of like get up on top of the other side, you see like, let's see, 3 silos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings, kind of like off in the distance.
Does it look like a
Like
granary
grain
or something?
silos?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
Like grain silos?
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure how it works. I don't have a
So
no,
the,
not
the
only-
fire elemental does not have a fly speed,
No.
and for every 5 feet the elemental moves in water,
Yeah,
it takes
I'm like,
1 cold
I'm
damage.
like, but I can make myself extremely small. I think as well.
Yeah,
To
you
fit
can,
through
like,
an inch.
fit through cracks and crap.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could just like make myself really small in like the corner of the boat
And just
and just not burn everyone on the
Like, I think you can squeeze through small spaces, but you can't make yourself small.
Yeah.
yeah.
boat. So,
Yeah, I think that's more how that works.
well then that's a real bummer.
You can just stand on top of the like on top of the light bulb torch.
Yeah. Get in the lamp.
Yeah. I'll be like, book. What do you think?
I think
keep
you should
going.
read me. Just open the book. Come on, just a crack.
Listen, I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable. Last time you talked to me, I had something bad happen that's not supposed to happen in public. I just don't think that now is a good time.
Hey, as long as you read it at some point later today, we're good.
Deal.
What is Josh's int? Or with Stone Killer's in?
Not very good.
Yeah. I like how he chose the guy who can't read. That's our defense against this.
It's 8. My int is 8.
Okay.
Not +8. It's 8.
It's the minus one.
Baller, though, a barbarian with a +8 intelligence.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun to play.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be.
It's like the strong wizard, but backwards.
And then she'll just be like, she doesn't really respond anytime you ask
yeah.
her at this point.
Yeah, cool.
Um,
And I'll turn to the rest of them since the book didn't have any insight, and I'll say, buildings or move on.
So he's like, I don't know.
Who
Like,
lives here?
You guys were wondering
Devils?
about somebody who might not be on the level with Padge Palik.
Yes.
If there's somebody who would like benefit from screwing him over, they live there.